Hey everyone, it's time for a quick honesty check. I got sick this past couple weeks and I couldn't keep up with the OATHKeeper. So today I'm starting over from day one. You know what? I'm pretty disappointed that it happened, but I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. This is the part that nobody posts about, the part where the plan breaks and you don't make it to the end. If you've been there, you're not alone. So the lesson here is that missing time isn't the problem. The missed time, sure, it is frustrating, but it's not going to derail me. I'm also not gonna pretend like this didn't happen. There isn't some perfect reset waiting for me, so I'm just getting started. My objectives haven't changed, and the minimum viable work to get those objectives hasn't changed. I'm gonna erase the OATHKeeper, and I'm just gonna start from day one with a blank slate. Both a blank slate on the tracker, but also a blank slate in my head. I'm not gonna let any negative feelings bubble up and throw me off track. If you're new here, the OATHKeeper system is a system I've developed to help me stay consistent. The O stands for objective, and these are the goals that you're working towards. What are your objectives, right? The A stands for action, which is the minimum daily action needed to get you to that objective. T stands for tracking. Make sure you keep a log and a receipt for all of the things that you do in the day. So every action needs to have a receipt so that it adds up to the objective. And finally H, hold the line. These are the rules that keep me from sliding. And that's it. No guru energy, just plain structure. The plan moving forward, since I'm coming off being sick, is to try and not make up for anything. Day one is gonna be very simple. Make sure I get my movement in, make sure I focus on a creation block, and make sure I have one business work block today. If I can do all three of those things, day one is gonna count. Last night when I was getting ready for today, I had to make sure that I killed any friction that could have derailed me, or worse, not let me start in the first place. So for my run this morning, I made sure that my shoes were ready, my clothes were packed in the gym bag and waiting by the door. I blocked off a section in my calendar so that my business had a solid work block, and I charged my camera so that I could record this video and make sure that I set myself up for a win. Today has been all about execution and action. Starting over isn't something that I take lightly, and I've made sure to hit all of my standards today and not just my minimums. I started the day off with a 1-hour run. I followed that by 5 hours of business work, and now I'm working on filming this video to keep you guys up to date, but also to keep myself honest. It feels good to be back on track and moving that needle forward. If you want to restart with me, comment day one below and I'll make sure that I get you a copy of the 14-day oath tracker. And make sure you stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to break down every single one of my objectives and all of the actions that I'm taking to make sure that I get to those objectives this year. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.